All right, this is your help video for 6.02. 6.02 dealt with scale factors. So we've done a lot of this before, but just remember your scale factor is your image length divided by your pre-image length, or your new image divided by your pre-image. So number 1 and 2 are very similar. Number 1, you have a triangle. They want you to graph after a dilation, and number 2 is a square. So you're going to work these the same way. What I suggest is kind of label your points, and then on a separate sheet of paper, maybe get your coordinates so you know where to plot the points. So I've labeled this A, B, and C. Point A is at 0, 0. Now, they want you to graph the triangle after a dilation with a scale factor of 3 centered at the origin. So that's important, centered at the origin. If it's centered at the origin, all you have to do is multiply the coordinates by the scale factor. So our new coordinates, if I look at point A is at 0, 0. If I multiply the x and y coordinate by 3, that's going to give me the new point, or my A prime. So anytime you multiply something by 0, you're going to get 0. So A prime is simply at 0, 0. So you can see this, the yellow, the gray is what you were given. The yellow is the correct answer. So here, my A prime is going to be at the same place as my A. Now, if you take a look at B, that's at point 3, 3. So 3, 3, I'm going to multiply my x and y coordinate by my scale factor of 3. So B prime is going to be at point 9, 9. So if you see here, I come over 9, I go up 9, that is my B prime. And then my C, if I take a look at C, it's at point 3, negative 1. So I'm going to multiply x and y coordinates by the scale factor of 3. So my C prime is going to be at point 9, negative 3. So if I go over to 9 and down 3, now I've got my point for C prime. So that gives you all the points. So very important though, as long as it's centered at the origin, center of dilation is at the origin, you can just multiply by the scale factor. So that'll help you with 1 and 2. Number 3, this one, they want you to graph the image after a dilation of a scale factor of 1/3. So this one, remember, is a contraction. It's going to make the figure smaller, but it's still centered at the origin. So we can do this one really the same way. We're just going to multiply by 1/3 instead of multiplying by something greater than 1. So the gray again is what was given. So my point A is at 3, 9. So I multiply, or remember, multiplying by 1/3 is the same as dividing by 3. So I'm going to do my x and y coordinates. Multiply by 1/3 or divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So my A prime is at 1 and 3. So here is my A prime. B, if I look at B, that is at 0.66. I'm going to multiply both by 1/3. So B prime, 1/3 of 6 is 2. And the same coordinate for our y. So 2, 2. Here is our B prime. And C, if you notice, is at negative 3, 3. I'm going to multiply x and y coordinate by 1/3. And so C prime, negative 3 over 3, is simply going to give me negative 1. And then 3 over 3 is positive 1. So if I go to negative 1, positive 1, here is my C prime. And so then you are able to connect your points. And you can see that this triangle is 1/3 the size of the original. Okay, 4 and 5 are a little different. So beware, they want you to graph the figure after a dilation, a scale factor of 3. However, the center of dilation, it is centered at negative 7, negative 6. So if you notice, here is my center of dilation. So anytime the center of dilation is not at the origin, you cannot just multiply the coordinates by the scale factor. All right, you're going to have to count the distance from the center of dilation and then multiply that by the scale factor. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example, show you how to do that. So if I look at, here's my gray. Gray was the original figure. So I'm going to look at that figure. I see that A, I'm going to count how far is A from the center of dilation. So to get from the center of dilation to A, I have to go to the right 1, 2, 3 units, and I have to go up 1 unit. All right, so I put my little arrows to the right 3 units and up 1 unit. All right, so my A prime, to get my A prime, I'm going to multiply this direction by 3. Okay, so I'm going to go to the right. Instead of 3 units, I'm going to go 9 units. I'm going to go up 1 times 3, so I'm going to go up 3. So if I take, and I start at my center of dilation, so if I go to my center of dilation here, I go to the right 9 units, and I go up 3 units, then my A prime is right here. Okay, that is my A prime. Now my B, take a look at the B, and you can just count. I have to go, to get from here, my center of dilation, to B, I go over 1, 2, 3, 4 units, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4. So right 4, up 4. So there again, I'm going to multiply that distance by 3. So I'm my B prime. I'm going to go to the right. 4 times 3 is going to be 12. And then I'm going to go up 12. All right, so I'm starting from my center of dilation. I'm going to go to the right 12 units. That'll put me here at 5. And then I'm going to go up 12 units, and that will put me there at 6. So that's my B prime. Now, from my center of dilation to my C, I'm not going left or right. I'm just going up 1, 2, 3 units. So I'm going to multiply that by 3. So my C prime, I'm simply going to go up 9 units. So up 9 units is right here. So that's how you're going to find your new coordinates. Number 5 is very similar, except this time we're taking half. Okay, we're going to go half the distance. So gray figure is what was given, so I'm going to just list those points and look at how do I get to each point from the center of dilation. So my center of dilation, they said, is at 2, 2, so that's the center of dilation. So to get to A, I've got to go to the left 1, 2, and then up 1, 2. So to the left 2 and up 2. So I'm going to multiply that by a half. That's my scale factor, multiply by a half. So A prime, from my center of dilation, I'm going to go to the left 1 unit, and I'm going to go up 1 unit. So left 1, up 1, here is my A prime. B, if I look at B, I have to go over 1, 2, 3, 4 units, and then I have to go up all the way to 10. That's up 8 units. So left 4, up 8. There again, I'm going to take half of that, or divide by 2, multiply by a half, or divide by 2. So B prime, I'm going to go to the left 2 units, and I'm going to go up 4 units. So 1, 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4, and here is B prime. C, from my center of dilation, to get to C, I have to go left 8 units and up 6 units. So there again, I'm going to divide that by 2 or multiply by a half. So C prime, I'm going to go left 4 units and up 3 units. So that will put me right here, and there is my C prime. All right, good luck on the quiz.